10 Unbelievable Places That Exist in Mississippi. Set in the deep south of the United States, Mississippi is a fascinating state to visit. It is known as much for its literature and music as its rich and at times raw history and heritage. While traveling around, visitors will come across everything from beautiful beaches and verdant fields and hills to glitzy casinos, college towns, and Civil War battlefields. 10. Vicksburg. Perched atop a prominent bluff overlooking the Mississippi River, the small city of Vicksburg is set in a scenic spot. Located in the west of the state on the border with Louisiana, it is famed around the country for being the site of a long siege and battle that swung the American Civil War in favor of the North. Besides this unique history and heritage, it also has a wonderfully well-preserved center full of beautiful old buildings and attractive streetscapes, as well as a handful of magnificent museums. 9. Tunica. Long one of the most impoverished places in the whole of the U.S., the town of Tunica is nestled in the northwest of the state, just an hour's drive to the south of Memphis, Tennessee. Following the introduction of gambling in the 1990s, its fortunes dramatically changed. People now flock to what is the third largest gaming market after Las Vegas and Atlantic City. The popular resort town now boasts a wealth of grand and glamorous casinos, home to a myriad of slot machines, table games, and poker rooms. Each has an extensive array of rooms and suites for visitors to stay in, with everything from swimming pools and spas to gourmet restaurants and golf courses on offer. 8. Oxford. As picture-perfect as they come, the pretty and pleasant city of Oxford lies amid the dense forests of Mississippi's north-central hills region. While the state's most famous college town certainly has a wild side, it is also noted for its scenic and sophisticated central square and sweet southern charm. As well as being home to lovely oak-shaded neighborhoods, the city showcases some astounding old architecture and historical sites, with many treasures found on its sprawling university campus. 7. Gulf Islands National Seashore. Set just to the south of both Mississippi and Florida, the Gulf Islands National Seashore are a series of beautiful barrier islands. Home to lots of wonderful white sand beaches and wilderness, the breathtaking scenery offers untold outdoor recreation opportunities. Due to their serene and secluded settings, the islands are delightfully undeveloped and unspoiled, with stunning sands lying next to wild wetlands and intriguing forests. 6. Natchez Trace Parkway. Stretching from Nashville, Tennessee to Natchez, Mississippi, the 715-kilometer-long National Parkway is fabulous to hike, cycle, or drive along, with lots of spectacular sights to stop off at on the way. Winding through wonderful woods and wilderness and past roaring rivers and reflective lakes, the scenic route follows what was once a Native American footpath. Besides its rich history, heritage, and culture, the Natchez Trace Parkway has sublime scenery, with sparkling waterfalls, phenomenal views, and dramatic landscapes all on show. 5. Tupelo. Lying in the northeast of the state, the small, sleepy city of Tupelo is primarily known for being the birthplace of one of the world's most famous pop icons, Elvis Presley. While most of its main sites relate to the King, the town is a perfectly pleasant and peaceful place to visit, particularly if you're traveling along the Natchez Trace Parkway. In the center of the city, visitors will find a thriving restaurant scene to delve into, as well as some magnificent murals that have added some much-needed color and life to the downtown area. 4. Natchez. Set in the southwest corner of the state, Natchez lies perched atop a prominent bluff overlooking the Mississippi River. Lying on the border with Louisiana, the small city boasts a beautiful historic center full of astounding old antebellum homes that evoke images of the Old South. Nowadays, its charming center is a delight to visit, with horse-drawn carriage rides one of the most memorable ways to take in its grand collection of elegant homes and historical landmarks. While history and heritage are on show wherever you go, Natchez is very much a living city with a fun party atmosphere on the weekends. 3. Biloxi. Situated along the state's scenic and sun-kissed shoreline, Biloxi is a popular place to visit due to its beautiful beaches and oceanfront casinos. While it can appear brash and blingy at first sight, the city has numerous sides to it, with a delightful historic center for visitors to explore. Most people, however, come for its glut of glitzy casinos, which look out over the glittering Gulf of Mexico and are home to innumerable slot machines and table games. Many of them have cowboy, tropical, or live music themes, with plenty of restaurants and entertainment also on offer. Besides gambling, gaming, and reveling in the city's lively nightlife, visitors can also relax on the Golden Sands or enjoy sailing and water sports along the seafront. 2. Jackson. See map. Although tourists often overlook it, Mississippi's capital and largest city, Jackson certainly has enough going for it to warrant a visit. Set on the banks of the Pearl River, it boasts a brilliant live music scene and a handful of excellent museums and historic buildings. Its two main tourist attractions are the Museum of Mississippi History and the Mississippi Civil Rights Museum. Besides the magnificent museums, there is also the artsy Fondren district with all its boutiques and coffee shops to explore. 1. Clarksdale. Set on the banks of the Sunflower River, the small and slightly dilapidated city of Clarksdale has long been popular with tourists as it lies at the heart of the Delta blues scene. In the early 20th century, many African American musicians developed the blues here before migrating north and performing in cities such as Chicago and New York. In addition, big-name blues acts regularly perform in the scattering of bars and clubs, while a handful of cultural events and festivals take place during the year. As it lies just a couple of hours' drive from most of the main blues sites, Clarksdale also makes for a great base if you want to explore the Mississippi Blues Trail. On top of this, both the lively college town of Oxford and the major city of Memphis aren't far away if you want to explore the rest of what the region has to offer up.